still runs it. Rivera can't.
What's going on, you guys? Michel Rivera, Frank Martin. It's coming up December 17th. It's going down, right? This is a really interesting matchup between um two lightweights, two top lightweights, right? I mean, when we talk about the lightweights, we talk about some of the more popular guys in the division, the Lomachenkos, the Devin Haney's, those type of guys. But we got a really, really good matchup between two undefeated lightweights coming up from the PBC side in Michel Rivera and Frank Martin. And I see that I don't see there's really any too much promotion for this fight between these two guys, right? This is Michel Rivera right here for those who don't know. Um, he using the Muhammad Ali moniker, right? He's using this Muhammad Ali thing. I guess it's working out for him. You know what I'm saying? Michel Rivera, he's 24-0 with 14 knockouts. 24-0 with 14 knockouts. Um, it should be a really good fight. It should be a really, really good fight. I really, this is one of those fights to where whoever loses is going to be pretty bad for him, right? And if you look at their most recent performances, Michel Rivera has been pretty consistent up to this point, and Frank Martin, he's been pretty consistent as well. Frank Martin, who is 16-0 with 12 knockouts. His last performance against Jackson Marinez, he went through a little adversity in the fight, but ended up getting the job done in the end. So it's hard to say, man. You know, who you guys got winning this fight? You know, this is a premiered video, so and leave it in the chat. Who do you guys got winning this fight? I really don't know. I think that Michel Rivera I think he's going to be using the jab a lot in this fight. It's going to be a lot of jabbing. It's probably going to be Frank Martin's toughest test. Michel Rivera has some. He's a pretty big lightweight when you look at him. He's a pretty big lightweight. So, long, lengthy, really works behind the jab. He tries to fight like Ali, you know. He's doing his thing out here. So, really, this fight, really, Michel Rivera was supposed to be fighting Tank Davis. He should have been next in line to fight for Tank's regular title. But Tank Davis, he got a fight with Hector Garcia, who, let's be honest, if I'm not mistaken, Hector Garcia moved up to fight Colbert or something like that, or he was a guy that was naturally smaller than Christopher Colbert. Colbert wasn't even a lightweight. So Tank Davis is fighting essentially a junior lightweight in Hector Garcia. Maybe Tank just bouncing up and down in weight. I don't know what the hell is going on. Is it a fight at lightweight? I don't know, right? But then he got to fight with Ryan Garcia. But really, he's supposed to be fighting Michel Rivera. But they're never going to really enforce anything on Gervonta Tank Davis. That's not going to do that. So, will a guy like Michel Rivera ever get a shot? I don't know. But maybe a guy like Frank Martin will, because he has Errol Spence behind him. However, Errol Spence hasn't really necessarily been promoting this fight like I believe he should. He should be really promoting it. He may have a tweet. He may have been recently, I think I saw him have a tweet about the fight, but people really should. This is a fight that people should be talking about, boxing fans. We talking about all this other stuff, but this is actually a really, really good fight right here. Maybe people not talking about it because they don't really know who to pick, who go win. Not to mention, Frank Martin is a guy you don't really. They call him the ghost. He really don't say much. And Michel Rivera, he's actually speaking English really well. So, but he's not. Nobody's putting a microphone in front of his face. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in a week or so they'll start doing up in the ante on the promotion. This fight is happening in about 2.5 weeks. Of course, next week we have Terrence Crawford Dave Averizian, and an abundance of fights that Top Rank is putting out as well. Teofimo Lopez, Sandra Martin, Keyshawn Davis going to be fighting, Big Baby Anderson, Xander Zarias, probably Nico Ali Walsh, probably all those guys we've been seeing every other week fighting for Top Rank. We probably gonna see that soon as well. But nobody's talking about Rivera versus Frank Martin, man. I think that's a really good fight. Actually, I didn't really talk about it as much because shit, I really just don't know who to pick. It's a really competitive fight. It's one of those fights where you just gotta wait for it and just let's see what happens. But I gotta talk about it because nobody else talking about it, and there's no promotion for it really. And this is a fight that even though these dudes ain't the Lomachinkos, the Devin Haney's, the Tank Davises, the other Shakurs, the other top lightweights, nobody's really talking about it. But this is a fight people should be talking about, and I think whoever wins should be in the conversation with those guys. Like fans tend to forget about Michel Rivera. He's like right there. He's literally right there. I believe honestly, I'll say this, I believe if he was with Top Rank, he'd have been promoted better. He'd have been moved better. They'd have sold him better. Even though they got Nico Ali Walsh, you got the lightweight Ali. So I mean, I don't know. Ali light. So I mean, they would have been having him fighting every other week. He's bilingual. He's Dominican. He speaks Spanish and English. He's really trying to get into this thing. So they probably would have sold him better. I don't think they're doing a good job of selling Michel Rivera. But we go see what happens after this fight. Frank Martin as well. Errol Spence, man, what you doing with your boy? You know what I'm saying? Dude from what? Where he from? Detroit, Indiana. So yeah, what you doing with Frank, bro? You need to be, if you ain't doing nothing, you need to at least be promoting your fighter. Promoting your fighter. We need to see some footage. Let's see what these dudes is doing, man. They ain't really got much going on. They working though. This is a big fight for both of these dudes. So they working, man. And I get it. They working. But we need some promotion too. We need some promotion from Frank. These are old clips, Frank. Frank in the gym, because this is a big one right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a big one. This is a big one for Frank too. Who has less fights, 16-0, 12 knockouts, a lot of momentum. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that these guys ain't never really talked about amongst the other lightweights, man. I think they there. It's in both of these dudes. And really, I just don't know who will win. But if you squeezed my arm and made me pick, I'll probably slightly lean towards Michel Rivera just because of his size. You know what I'm saying? He really works behind the jab. So it's a good fight, man. Tell me who you guys got winning. What else we got coming up before I close out this video? I don't even know what we got this weekend. I don't think we got nothing this weekend. I think we got to wait till next weekend. We'll do the live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna open up the panel, go talk about boxing. What do you guys got? What do you guys been seeing out here in these boxing airways? What have people been talking about? Any predictions, things of that nature, right? Hit that like button for your boy, man. Y'all be playing me on the likes. Hit that like button. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Will a guy like Michel Rivera get a shot at a guy like Ryan Garcia? Like it's crazy, right? When you really think about it, a guy like Michel, a guy like Frank probably never get in the ring with Ryan Garcia. Those type of fights won't happen. Look, like he got the stats right here. Michel Rivera's right there. He's above in the WBA. He's above Williams, Zepeda, Loma. He's above all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? He's above all of them. And you see here, salute to Boxing Sweet Science 2.0. He says they will never give you that fight. I hope they do, but I doubt it. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. We already know, man. If you've been following boxing for a long time, you already know how this goes. Michel Rivera is a problem. The Ryan Garcia, they will never make him fight him. Tank Davis, they won't do it as well. They just won't do it. You know what I'm saying? They won't do it. So, I don't know, man. I like both fighters. I'm a fan of both of these dudes. May the best man win ultimately, I like the fight. I really like the fight. I think they need to be promoting. Spence, where the hell you at, bro? Where your fans at to help you promote this fight too? You know what I'm saying? This fight right here should be talked about. I'm talking about it. I think it's a really good fight. It's a good fight for boxing. I think both guys, whoever wins this fight, I say both guys really should be mentioned amongst the other lightweights anyway. But I think whoever wins this fight should definitely be considered for a world title shot soon, man. Mandatory shot, Michel Rivera, or a mandatory shot for Frank Martin, whoever wins. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.